Alright, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have my Christmas present, which my wife doesn't know right now, but I'm going to play with it. Give you guys a little rundown on it. As you can see, this is the Fusion Firearms Cross Ermox XP Pro. It is a double stack 1911. Let's get her opened up. Comes in a cardboard box, but inside the cardboard box is this case. And there she is. Alright, so this doesn't come with it. I've already gotten a couple hundred rounds in it. Shoots real nice, but that's not what this is about. Let's do a little breakdown. Got this little guy right here. It's actually a toolkit. The backside pops out, and you have cleaning tools inside. Oh, I think I might have put that on wrong. It's going to be a pain to get off. Oh, there it goes. There it is. That way. Comes with 2 plate mounting systems. This one specifically is for RMS, RMSC. I did mount a dot on there that I did not feel 100% confident on the looks. This is what came with the gun. It is an adjustable sight, as you could tell right there. Got little notches. I live in Washington. I got the 10 round state compliant one. It does take Glock 17 mags. I have ran a few mags through it that are not Glock 17, or that are Glock 17, but different brands. Just for YouTube, we are clear. This plate right here, and it does have built-in irons. It does have built-in irons for the plates that come with it, as you can see from the other ones. I put the O-Sight C to bring you one. I've been running it on a couple of different pistols, and I decided to put it on this guy right here. She is nice. She's beautiful. Alright, with that being said, I got the chromed one, two-tone stippling. I mean, I don't know what the problem is with people's opinion on the stippling, but this golf ball texture, pretty nice. Very easy to manipulate safety. Very easy to manipulate release. Have to break my grip a little bit. I do have large hands, medium large. As I was talking about earlier, I don't know what everyone's issue is with the stippling on, or the texture on this gun. This is actually aggressive. The front ones are aggressive as well. Yes, the golf ball texture is a little slick, and I do like it a little bit with more grip. My personal favorite grip that I've had on any of the firearms I've owned or shot is Mechanic TTI Combat. That gun also shoots very well. This is a whole different platform. Let's go from front to back. All right. So, bull barrel. You got lightning cuts, white dot sight, blacked out rear, and that's the same as the original blacked out rear. The bull barrel is very nice on it. Sorry, it's a little dirty. I did run a couple hundred rounds through it already. Probably going to purchase the low profile slide release, but I'll run a few more hundred rounds. I did have probably 5 times where the slide did not lock back on an empty mag. But like a lot of people, I actually hold real high on my pistol. So as you can tell, I'm literally putting pressure on it down. So might do that, but it wasn't enough that I would call it a complaint. Alright, so you have to use optic plates that do come with the pistol to mount any optics that you want, but it lets you mount RMR and RMSC right out of the box. A couple of reviewers said that they had doctor plates, but I don't see a doctor plate on here. I have the RMR one on right now. Slide release is nice, very tactile and audible, ambidextrous safety. And then of course you have your grip safety. Without the grip safety being deplished, you don't get anything. Put that down. Boom. And we'll go work our way back. You have stippling on the back. Golf ball textures, not too bad. Stippling on the front. An extremely large flared magwell. If I decide to carry this, I will be taking that off. Glock magazine compatibility. And saving the best for last. This trigger. Insane. That reset is just crazy. I will say that the Canik TTI Combat gets real close to it when it comes to the reset itself. Trigger pull on my gauge is reading about 3.4 to 3.6 pounds per trigger pull. Single action only, of course. Give me 1 second, and when I get back, we're going to do a full breakdown because I need to clean this guy anyway. Alright, welcome back. Okay, so we're going to start the breakdown. Can't forget this. This comes with parts that you're going to need to break it down. But we're going to start with the slide first. Need to pull this back, line that up, and this should push right out. There it is. First time I ever broken one of these down. Never owned a 1911 platform, so that was pretty darn easy. As you could tell, she's dirty. 200 rounds. Oh, by the way, those 200 rounds, extremely cheap shit. And ran them all fine. My understanding, I don't know what a MIM part is. I mean, it's metal injection molding or something to that extent. There's no MIM parts on this firearm. Ran it dry. I'll be using my own lube here when I put this back together. So even from factory, whatever they used was perfectly suitable for shooting. Cheap shit. A couple of videos on breakdowns on this. If you are going to do any upgrades, just make sure, I guess it's really bad to pull the trigger and let the hammer just fall. So make sure you grip, engage, and pull the trigger. Let it lightly fall down. But I'm not going to do anything with that. But what I will do is clean up a little bit on the back side of this. Alright, so what I was talking about earlier with this baggie is this little guy. And that's supposed to get put on that little hole right there. See it right there. Goes in there. Okay, I was just being too nice. Apparently you can just pull it right out and the entire bushing comes out, and you lift up and pull, just like so. Sweet. Pretty dirty. This should pull straight out. There it goes. Yep, she's dirty. Put you guys on pause. Cut up a couple pieces of rags. Got my brush, boar brush. I always run this in first. Then I'll run a solvent through it and then brush it again. Run the boar brush through the barrel one more time. Well, a couple times. I'm a very budget-oriented person and never thought I could get into a 2011 / double stack 1911 ever with the price point, but saw this at the Marksman, my favorite go-to shop that I go to zero dots, because they have an indoor range as well. They had it in stock. Funny story, wife was telling, went to the bar. Wife wanted to get her nails done that day. There's a nail salon in the same parking lot. So while I was waiting, I told her I was going to go to the Marksman. She said, okay. Biggest mistake of our life. Haha. Not really. I win. I go over there, take a look at a couple things, get this in my hands, play around with it a little bit, and then I go back to the nail salon to see how far my wife is with her nails. And she's like, hey, check your phone. I was like, okay. So I did. And she texted me, pick something out. You serious? Yes. So I go back. See this? Put it down. Paid for it. Get my background check done. She walks in and she says, everything done? Yeah. Cool. Well, congratulations, but you're not getting that till Christmas. I was mad. Christmas is 37 days away. So I have it here. I did fire a couple of rounds through it, but Christmas is still a long ways away. I don't get to play with it anymore. Another big plus for the Marksman is that they, once you purchase and pass your background check, everything's paid for. They do let you test out your firearm. Because they have an indoor range, they will let you do it right then and there once your background comes through. So I did run a couple, and she shoots great, and I can't wait to take her out to LB Forest where I do all of my drills and all that. Doesn't matter where you go, here in Washington, nobody lets you shoot more than 1 round per second. I run competitions, so the Marksmen, they know me over there very well. I have been entrusted to run some doubles over there with them, but that's all I can do and as far as I can go with that. So in order to test out a firearm fully, you need to see how fast it can run, and you need to see if running it fast will interrupt anything or make anything bad. So I like to go out there for them. I have been told that I overlube all the time, but better that than rust, so I make sure that every part of the internals is covered. Alright, let's put the barrel back in. So this should be reverse, just like that. That should go back. So that, oh, make sure that you see this little notch right here goes down. I'm no pro, but let's see, this should slide back in. There it goes. Alright. Put pressure, release the Kraken. Like I said, I overlube everything. It's a thing. Release it. So. That's why I like this. It's smooth. And that other thing, I will rack it. Press fire. Yep, slide still locks. Barrel looks good, nice and oiled, looking brand spanking new. And that is your breakdown and assembly of a Fusion Firearms XP Pro. Hopefully this helps somebody. Eventually I will be making a range day video, so stick around for that. See you till then.